All right, guys. So one of the things that Chessnut has been doing while I've been away is updating the firmware to this unit. And don't not forget, this is all in alpha form. So if we run across any bug or glitch or anything like that, this is not necessarily reflective of the final product. I always just like to say that so people know. All right, so the biggest thing that they have, not the biggest thing, the one thing I'm gonna touch on is that the people talked about the delay between moving the pieces online and when you move a piece. They have actually resolved that issue. So now when you move a piece, I would say it's less than a half a second. I mean, it's really fast now how fast it moves when you actually move the piece. All right, and another thing that I've been asked in the past with multiple boards is that can you play against the bots on chess.com? Well, some people just like playing the bots because it's really fun, different personalities and different things, different levels. So yes, and obviously with the chess vision technology, you are able to interact with any chess board just about that I'm aware of on chess.com, just like on Lichess. And as you can see, I actually got my password and everything. I'm logged into chess.com. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm just demonstrate a computer against a bot today. All right, so as you can see, if you had a premium account, you would have access to all of these bots here. And with that said, I've already played one bot right here, this guy here, that he was 1100 Savin. Let's try this guy here, he's 1300. Now this could be interesting. Let's try him. I think I don't know if that's a South African, maybe. I don't know what country that is. I usually know my flags pretty well. But anyway, let's play Nelson, okay? And we're gonna play as black. And we're gonna play a challenge and no help of any. Oh, and this is another reason why people probably like playing the bots, because you have actual options here. You can play it as friendly, assisted, custom, challenge, however you wanna play it. There's a lot of appeal to playing the bots. All right, so let's hit play. And I may have to unplug my thing here. Let's see here. All right, so let's go for something relatively sharp here. Let's see how fast that moves. Since you move, when you move, it just sort of instantly moves. Okay, he's going for the kill right here. So let's go ahead and just take this pawn here. Okay, so he wants to, wow, that's interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna take this guy here. I mean, let's go ahead and move our knight out. He is very aggressive, I gotta say. I'm gonna go ahead and push that up here to make sure we don't have no snafus there. Yeah, okay, not too bad, but I'll go ahead and just develop a piece. Go ahead and play straightforward to the point. Hope my battery on the unit doesn't run. I have it plugged in, but I don't really know how good the battery is in terms of if you're playing with it or not. How well it's optimized. Will it use more battery than it can be charged? I remember old GPS systems used to be like that. If it was too low, you couldn't use it because it would use the battery faster than you can charge it. All right, so since he wants to play like this, I want to protect my pawn. That's what I want to do. I want to protect my pawn. Well, let's just go ahead here and just kick his queen right quick. Okay, so here, and I knew that he was going to do that, and I should have pushed up on b6. So anyway, how can I protect my pawn? I don't think I can actually, but again, I'm not too sweating that one pawn though. Okay, Nelson is playing. I'll tell you what we do. We just go like this. We're giving that pawn back. It's not. Sometimes you don't need to hold on to a pawn like that. So that way, if he takes it, then yeah, that's okay. I'll still get a tempo with my knight. So, I mean, he's definitely got a very bad position. His dark bishop is in. He haven't castled yet. He got his queen. It's just giving me all these tempos. My bishops, basically, my white bishop almost is developed where it stands, but. I'll handle that in a minute. In fact, right now, I'm going to Let me see, depending on what he does here, he goes here. Nice. I gotta say, Nelson is playing a pretty decent game. Let's just go ahead and do this right here. Since he has his queen, I think I'll have a better endgame here if he takes that. Okay, so he doesn't take, which is interesting. So I will definitely, I should push up here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna push up right here to hit his queen. And I get a tempo on his bishop. See, all this, that's another reason why when you're playing chess, you don't want your pieces too loose in the opening, because even if they can be attacked and somebody can get a tempo, say like right now he's attacking my knight, but I have a counter tempo just by going here like this, and now I'm attacking his bishop. So the move is still on me, as I like to say. So he moves back here. Now I get to come here, and then, you know, I'm just kind of open things up, and yeah. Okay, he takes, perfect. Get rid of that one annoying bishop. I don't care about those double pawns in the middle of the board, because actually double pawns in the middle of the board can be a great asset, because what they do is they can stop knights from being able to come in. If you look at these two squares here and over here, that knight is just can't really do much of anything. So while he perhaps can, let's see here. Let's do this right here. We're gonna go here first. Okay, now that's something. So let's just go ahead and see. I see how Nelson plays. He likes to play with his queen, so that gives him his style. He likes to play with his queen, and what that does, it really just gives you a lot of moves on his pieces here. So with that said, let's go ahead and go here like this, because he might kick my knight and then hit my B7 pawn here. Actually, you know, when players play like this, it's actually quite annoying, actually. Okay, I'll tell you what I do. We're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna kind of. Okay, all right. Now that's something. Gotta say. I think I should go. Yeah, let's just go ahead and stack the rooks up. Okay. Well, that's sort of the move. Not too bad. Let me just hop here. He's got to trade. Well, he don't have to trade, but like I said, he didn't have to trade, but it would have made you know, great sense to trade. Let's go ahead and take that. So that way I can have some room for my pieces and get up in here. Okay, so now, okay, he doesn't like the castle either. Okay, I see how he likes to play. Interesting, as they say. You know what? You know it would have been a better move. I would have just put my bishop here, but for right now, that's not going to be possible. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here first. And then I'm going to do it, because now I've got a check coming. Okay, he moves here. Okay, he saw the check. So now let's just go here. We're going to try to finesse a little bit, because I'm going to fork his rooks if he don't watch out. Okay, so he went here. Now that's something. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take this, because I was going to fork his rooks on what is that, D4. I don't know if he actually quote unquote saw that as a computer of this level, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Let me take this first. Then I'm gonna maneuver my queen over, and then if he don't move his rook, to still hit his rook again and get a tempo. Okay, so now he wants to trade queens. And we're gonna, we could decline. Should we decline this or not? Yeah, let's decline this. I really want to get my queen to d4. That's what I want. He's making it hard for me, I gotta say. All right, so let's just go here. Then I'm gonna just run his queen out of here. Okay, so he goes there. Now that's pretty decent. Yeah, we can just go here and win his queen. Yep, let's go there and win his queen. Take that. Okay. Let's just get our rook in the game. Pinning the rook is kind of pointless. I can pin it now. I should have pinned, but now I think pinning it now is better. Because now when I pin it, he can't push his pawn. That's the difference. So now he's forced to do something like this here. And let's go here. Put a little pressure on that. Okay, so now let's go back to here now. There we go. So that way, that wins some more material some kind of way or another. So if he does that, now we just take here. Gotta say, Nelson's making it hard for me. Pushes, okay. Okay, then we just go here. It's just mate in 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, mate in 3. Yep, that'll be the game just right there. All right, so anyway, nice bot game. I got to say, Nelson played well to be at 1,300. I got to say, he didn't make any necessarily egregious mistake. Well, he did, but I meant like he didn't just like, he wasn't just like blundering after blunder. I think, honestly, he played about the level of a 1,300. I think he played maybe slightly above because usually 1,300 players don't have quite the defense he had. He didn't have great defense there, don't get me wrong, but I still think it was a little bit more because usually that's what defines, in my opinion, when you start climbing up the ladder, say from 1,100 to 1,300 to 1,500, it's really up until you get probably to 1,800. It's more or less your level of defense combined with how many blunders you make, but really it's the defense that really has a lot to do with it because you really aren't calculating attacks, or you're just going all in on attacks but neglecting your own defense. But anyway, that's chess.com. That's playing against the bots. That's one of the firmware updates you just saw in action, that the delay between actually moving the piece and the piece moving on the website is much faster now. So stay tuned for the next video, and I'm gonna bring you more updates on the firmware and other features of this board. And do not forget, 2 days until the Kickstarter. The link is in the pinned comment below.